Rusty Quill presents.
Welcome to Ain't Slayed Nobody. This is an actual play podcast intended for adults, and may contain material that some people find disturbing. Please see the episode notes for content warnings, and listen with care. Hey y'all, this is Cup reminding you that we are on Patreon. We just completed our long-running World War II Cthulhu series, The Meat Trade, with Scott Dorward, so that is all ready for you to binge. We're also doing early drops of all of our improv videos and our Cosmic Dark campaign with Graham Walmsley. That's amazing, so don't miss out. This is a great community, and we'd love for you to join. Most of all, you're helping to support our show. You can sign up right now at patreon.com/ain'tslayed. That's patreon.com/ain'tslayed. Thank you.
Hey, this is Jonathan Fields, host of the Good Life Project podcast. Boost Mobile reminds me of what I love, when someone reimagines what's possible. They have invested billions in building America's newest 5G network, becoming the country's fourth major carrier. They are doing things differently, offering a $25 monthly unlimited plan that never increases in price and letting you try their service risk-free for 30 days. With blazing fast 5G and plans for all the latest devices, they're changing the game. Visit your nearest Boost Mobile store or find them online at boostmobile.com. The Boost Mobile network, together with their roaming partners, covers 99% of the U.S. population. 5G speeds not available in all areas.
Enhancing Rag Row. Thermal explosion occurred at 3:01 a.m. Temperatures breached sensors at 1500 Kelvin. Visual data impaired.
Suspect enhance and trace.
Facial recognition started. Please wait. 3,203 partial matches found. Would you like to know more?
Run likeness profile. Match to IR-20340.
Collecting data. Please wait. %43 likelihood of a match. Redefine parameters.
Run likeness profile match to LH- No. Hold.
Holding. Sign off.
Okay, here we go. Special command line. Enter override passcode 966A1. Route from terminal 212 via 44 via 301. Source Rag Row. Current grid and time selection. Replace footage. Overwrite from source minus 5 minutes.
Please wait for file access to clear. Access via KIA is in progress.
No, hold. Do not prompt KIA user.
Please sign in for access rights.
Shit.
Waiting.
Damn it. Command device override.
Replace footage complete.
Oh. Fuck.
I left the apartment behind. It only confirmed what I already knew. Leah was on the edge, looking for the will to keep going. The thought of a machine contemplating its own existence seems absurd, but these replicants keep reaching for God. Beat for the day, I head home. punching in a terse update for the chief. Of course. He calls.
Sounds like you didn't find shit out there, Novak.
Nothing I call particularly juicy or incriminating, but the picture's coming together.
Somewhat unproductive for a first day from my chair. How are the replicants holding up?
Percival said something towards the end of the shift that made me want to send him in for a baseline test.
You're worried about his stability?
You know how it is when these kids are a little bit too perfect.
Yeah.
The cracks really show. Fenna seems to me a straight shooter, though. And hey, even his Percy kids, he knows his way around the tech, what can I say?
If they are okay, then they're okay, right?
From where I'm sitting, yeah. I mean, pending this plan of hers panning out. If this Styles character runs in the wind, then she and I are gonna have a few choice words.
How's your stability, Novak?
Right as rain, Holden. What, you want to send me in for a... You want to send me into the counselor?
I thought you were gonna say a baseline test.
Yeah, I almost did. Hey, what about you? How you holding up?
I won't lie and say this isn't stressful. I'm phoning you in the dead of fucking night about one of the biggest cases we've had. The good news, though, is my crack team of investigators hasn't found a goddamn thing, and my gout is flaring up. Do you know how painful gout is, Novak? Of course you don't. Oh, yeah, and what suspect you did have, you let go. So there is that detail.
Don't worry, I'm sure he's gonna lead us right to the quarry.
Write up your report a little more formally so I can pass it along. Quell is getting impatient.
Shoot straight with me, Holden. If this was one of theirs, what are we doing here? Are we finding out who did this? Or are we covering their tracks?
If you find out this was one of theirs, you tell me first. No one else.
You got it.
Fenna and Percival, when you check in the next morning, Novak's report is available to you. He signs off that he's not to be disturbed unless the world is burning. Looking through the file, there's a photo of a girl from Leah's apartment. Percival, it's too close to the Leah from your childhood memories. I need an insight roll from you.
Okay.
The plot thickens.
Dun, dun, dun. That's 2 fails. No successes.
Add 1 point of stress.
I'm definitely taking a baseline test by the end of this. Did Mirren wake up at my apartment? Did she sleep over?
No, she was gone when you woke up.
Okay. I'm just gonna quickly text her, all good on the walk home.
She responds with followed but safe.
And I think Fenna would try to seek out Percival to kind of coordinate, because Leah is also kind of top of mind for her, but she's aware that, dividing and conquering might be the more efficient way to handle things.
I feel like there's going to be a lot to do at the Anemoid Row. Maybe we can get a head start there, let Novak know that's what we're doing, and then meet us there, as soon as you can.
I will meet up with you, and I will go to Anemoid Row as well, since there's multiple locations there, but I will take my own spinner.
Holden will intercept Percival back at HQ. He shoves a copy of Kill magazine in your face.
Percival, are you fucking kidding me? Look at the cover. Your investigation. Which one of you is talking to Skylar?
There's witnesses. They've probably talked. We haven't spoken to anyone from Kill.
There's a lot of juicy details in here. Maybe I should put Skylar on the investigation?
Is there any detail in there that we don't know?
From what I gather, you don't know shit, so maybe read it and find out.
Is there any detail that a specific person at the scene told us?
From what you read, no. Perhaps it could have been Taffy, the Snake Pit's owner, pushing promotions.
Sir, I can assure you, none of us have spoken. The only people we spoke to yesterday were Quell, you, and our witness.
Are you accusing me of being the fucking leak, Percival?
Certainly not. That's absurd.
I agree.
It's also absurd to think that any of Fenna, Novak, or myself would have anything to gain from spilling this to such a disreputable tabloid, sir.
Give me a manipulation roll for Percival. This is going to be for the whole team.
It's all right. Really good at manipulation, guys.
Love this. Love this for you.
All right. Double fail.
Get the fuck out of my sight, Percy. If you don't bring me someone's head for this, I'll have Wallace Corp turn you into a street cleaner.
You'll lose a promotion point here, but you're still on the case. You can upload the kill issue to the case file and head over to Anemoid Row. Pushing through the market, you walk by miniature horses, preening owls, and iguanas hunting realistic cockroaches. The illuminated sign informs you that those are reusable once excreted. You find the police information kiosk where Fenna's waiting.
Ah, there you are.
Well, have you looked around at all?
Not yet, only just arrived moments before. Having seen the footage of Leah's entry into Anemoid Row and the different shops, I would like to trace her path. Sometimes you see things that they might have seen. Get into the mind of the person who walked these steps before.
Do you mind if I follow you, or would you prefer that we...
Please.
Percival? How are you feeling?
Just fine. I've been working on a project at home, and I'm getting farther in my attempts.
That's good to hear.
I pull out from my breast pocket the little perfect crane, the one that I have, the model, and I show it to Fenna.
This is farther and not finished? It's beautiful.
I wish I could say thanks. I acquired this some years ago. Been trying to replicate it since. So beautiful.
Well, it seems like a worthy goal. Where'd you get it?
Ah, look. That's where Leah stepped out of the car.
Ah. Fenna can take a hint.
Leah was dropped off near the Tasty Noodle on the main drag here. And I do have a map of Anemoid Row for you.
Can I just clarify? Does the Clam Hut sell Anemoid clams?
It's a restaurant.
Cool. Okay. Cool.
A good question.
I'm in the market for a replicant mollusk.
I would.
Yeah.
I just think they're neat. Okay.
Yeah.
Percival can easily trace Leah's path from the footage he found.
As Percival does this, Fenna, you see, like, as he's being way too precise with his exact footsteps, like as if trying to step literally in the exact same places she stepped, not looking for attention or approval or anything, just...
Oh, but he's gonna get it. Percival, it is a delight to watch you work.
Thank you. This is what I am good at.
You'll pass by this rather grim video board at Animal Memories that shows a family mourning over a lost schnauzer lifeless on the ground. Then it reanimates and starts licking the faces of the kids.
Oh, that's so sad.
Can I take a point of stress? I don't know, like...
I need a baseline now.
Oh my god.
Assuming that I don't notice anything in particular that catches my eye, it'll take us to the Aurelian?
Okay, yeah. This takes you to the Aurelian shop with the large butterfly sign hanging off the side. On display is a cascade of jarred butterflies beating against their glass confinements. Their forms morph and bend into a spectrum of delirium, then back again. Behind the arrangement, an older man sits. This might be the Aurelian himself. He stares vacantly, his hands playing across a tablet on his lap.
And Novak took a picture of the butterfly jar.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would have sent all the photos I took in the apartment to the fun group chat.
I think that she's going to zoom in such a, zero in so that the only thing visible is the butterfly jar. Nothing else that indicates where it is.
I think I want a tech roll from Fenna.
Yeah, okay. Happy to roll that. 1 success.
As you're zooming in on this butterfly jar with your KIA, you get an alert that Styles' tracker is in the area. It looks like he's in a nearby building.
I will absolutely point that out to Percival, who's way better with the tech stuff anyway. As non-verbally as possible. Just showing him the device or whatever.
Curious. Sir, a moment of your time?
Come in. Welcome to my humble shop. How may I soothe your dreams today?
Information. A woman came in here 2 nights ago. I hold up the picture. Do you recognize her?
A lot of people come through here during the bustle of the day, and with that, my memories aren't what they used to be. I'm not the man I once was.
Well, she's purchased a butterfly from you before. Exhibit B. And I display the picture that Fenna carefully cropped.
He grabs at your hand, pulling you in close, and studies the image with cataracted eyes.
Sorry, my sight isn't what it used to be either.
She's been in here more than once. Surely, this elicits some memory.
You know, that is my jar, but I don't remember who bought it. Maybe it was a gift for her?
Do you have employees, sir?
Just me most of the time. People like butterflies in the springtime, so sometimes I'll get some kids to pitch in.
I look to Fenna. Do we need to bring him in for interrogation too?
While Percival's been questioning, Fenna's been actually picking up some of the jars and examining the butterflies. And when Percival asked that question, she's almost looks distracted as she kind of shakes her head and kind of shrugs her shoulders and just goes back to actually really intently looking at the butterflies.
Are you interested in buying some butterflies?
No. I'm interested in locating the woman who came in here 2 nights ago to this shop.
Okay. You say she bought this jar then?
No, she bought it before. Probably.
We stay busy, as you can imagine.
These are beautiful, sir. Are they based off of actual butterflies? I don't know much about the species.
They are. I believe those were meant to be emerald swallowtails.
Do you make them yourself?
Of course. This device projects my thoughts into the world, making real what is lost to me.
It's amazing. What a great detail.
Would you like a jar? I can give you an LAPD discount for keeping us safe.
I think I might. They're absolutely beautiful. And very calming to watch. I think that she'll ask about a couple of different jars and try to get him to talk about the butterflies, and then eventually bring it back to the jar in the picture and ask about the specific butterflies in that jar.
Those are blue morphos. South American variety. The bright blue is difficult to get right. Those took me a long time.
Can you give me an insight roll?
Yeah. 1 success.
Yeah, he's lying to you about something.
I know that you say that you're usually busy and I don't want to take up so much of your time, but I'm so curious about how butterflies became an interest. Where does this come from? What's the significance?
I always liked butterflies and wanted to recreate something a fond memory from my youth, and share it with those who didn't have these experiences, human and replicant alike.
I want to do something a little weird.
Oh, perfect.
I want to be pointing out jars in different places around the room. What I'm trying to do is get a look at this guy's eyes. I want to know if this guy's a replicant or not. Wow.
He has glassy eyes, and you're having trouble getting a read on him through the milky haze. Your initial inclination might be that he's not a replicant.
Okay. It's so kind of you, sir, to look out for replicants. So few humans would even give us the time of day. And to provide something so beautiful for them. Something so seemingly small, but I expect not.
Well, that's what I'm here for.
How many butterflies would you say you sell per day?
Oh, I sell them by the jar.
How many jars would you say you sell per day?
Maybe 5? It depends on the traffic.
Oh. How many jars would you say you sold 2 days ago? 5, perhaps?
I could check the records.
Why don't you? And bring them out here. And I'll flash my badge at that point.
Whew.
And don't try anything funny, because we have video surveillance footage of people entering this premises. And if the number of people that come in and out with jars don't match the number you tell me, I'll know you're lying.
Percival coming in hot.
I smiled the whole time.
Give me a manipulation roll.
Okay. 1 success.
I'll fetch those records for you.
Thank you.
And he disappears behind the counter into the office area. Novak, with 4 hours of sleep, you wake in a stupor to the furiously blinking KIA cataloging the day's events so far. There's a terse tirade of messages from Holden about Kill Magazine, and apologetic summaries from Percival and Fenna.
Yeah, as Novak shakes off sleep and sweeps a whiskey glass off his bedside table, just to the side, just First thing he wants to check on is where the hell is Styles. What's the status of that tracker?
You see his current location at Anemoid Row. It looks like an unmarked area, probably residential.
Is the unmarked area adjacent to the alley that Leah walked in and then was seen no more?
It is.
I convey that information to Fenna and Percival.
Okay, you send that across.
Having just got that information, I'm going to yell to the shopkeeper. We'll be back, and I want that information when we do.
There's no answer.
No answer, he's gone?
We should go to the alley.
Fenna will look at Percival and say, I will be right behind you.
Okay.
When Percival is clear of the shop, I want to stick my head into the office and look for this guy.
Okay, there's no sign of the Aurelian.
Okay, great.
He ran.
There is a door.
Gonna go out the door?
Okay.
I would like to just kind of follow that trail for just a little bit, and I'll just quickly shoot off a message to Percival to let him know what's happening. Dude gone. Back door.
The door opens out into an alley, which leads behind the kiosks and shops. Filled with plastic crates and steel bins, it's hard to see which way he went, but following this connects to the other alley where Percival was heading.
I'll just keep following that alley and send messages to Percival. Do we just run into each other?
Yeah, you would, both looking down at your KIAs.
Great.
Look up, see... all right. Where are we going?
The signal is coming from the alley.
More specifically, the signal is coming from a crumbling brownstone that looks to date around the 19th century. Pitted from relentless acid rain which pours from its busted gutters, smacking down into the alley.
I text Novak, a dancing lady, and
What the fuck?
a finger pointing down.
And Fenna will text Novak with just word instructions about where we're going and what we're seeing.
I'm halfway through a in English P when this second text comes in and I delete. Now I'm really peaked. I think I might hop a spinner and get down there myself. And much like LAPD will do, provide air support for our crew going in the bottom. Eyes in the sky.
Awesome. Well, let's go in.
It's this massive atrium of access walkways, stairs, and elevators. It feels cavernous because there's no activity. But they have these old ornate ironwork staircases to reach the upper floors.
Abandoned, crumbling building, you say?
Yeah, derelict apartments.
So, looking around, if there's like dust and dirt everywhere, I'm gonna start looking for footprints. Look, disturbances in like any of the like crumbling areas. If there's staircases, looking for smudges on banisters. Yeah, anything like that.
Then let's use an observation roll.
Not my best. And I'll let Percival know this is what I'm doing in case he also wants to take a stab at it.
I will help, sure. My forte.
Ooh, beaut.
2 successes.
Attaboy, yeah.
Footsteps above draw your eye to the mezzanine. The steps show recent use, disturbed dust from the scuffing of shoes.
Then up I go.
Is Percival being stealthy, Danny?
Oh, that's a good question.
No.
Fair.
He's not very good at that anyway. In fact, I was almost thinking he might start shouting Leah.
I was literally just going to say, are we calling out?
Before you decide that, I'm going to make a roll.
Oh.
Okay.
He's deciding which one of us gets shot in the back.
Oh, okay. You can proceed through the...
Hate that.
through the building.
Yeah.
Okay. Continuing to walk up the stairs, is there any point when the footsteps, like is there a certain floor that they diverge from? Or do they do that on every floor?
Yeah, it looks like the landing on the top floor has the most activity.
Okay.
It's lit by a cathedral of skylights, diffusing the gray morning through its filth-streaked panes. The rush of traffic is heard through the slew of rain that patters down onto the landing.
I think I will try to be stealthy at this point. Maybe gesture to Fenna to do the same. And I think I'd like to walk sort of toward the center of this hall, this atrium, and just try to listen.
As we're moving through this building, whichever direction Percival is looking, Fenna is watching their 6.
Well, I'll take 2 rolls. I'm gonna take stealth and observation as you get to what you think is the right floor.
Fail on the observation.
Okay, I'm doing stealth.
Yes, and you could also push the roll if you'd like.
I think I have to, right? My intention was to stay pretty close to Percival, but I think what I might do is stray farther away from him so there's more separation between the two of us.
That's excellent, yeah.
Okay, 1 success. 2 successes.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
Yeah, and Danny, you rolled for stealth?
I failed at the stealth, yeah.
Fenna, stepping through the puddled hallway, you notice many of the ransacked apartments lay empty, with missing or broken doors. But one clearly has been fixed and has an intact knob. It could even be new.
I'll silently try to get Percival's attention, and then indicate that door to him.
Okay. Would you like to push the stealth roll for Percival?
Yeah, I'll tiptoe, barefooted, over to the door with Fenna. Yeah, why not? That's weird. I'll take my shoes off.
All right.
Oof.
Unfortunately, on a failed push, Percival, your shoes were a little tight, and one of them went flying into the wall as you pulled it off.
I think you're gonna get a look at your feet. Mm-hmm. No judgment, but just a look.
Around this time, Novak, your spinner peels out of that overheard traffic and slows above Anemoid Row.
Great. Novak is like maneuvering around a low-flying blimp with a giant screen on the side with like a Korean Vocaloid band like performing some kind of songs. He's like sweeping around.
Amazing.
And I think I want to, in the spinner, if this makes sense, just kind of almost take up a position in the air around that alley, kind of looking down on this same 19th century ruin from above. Is that skylight you mentioned large enough to drive a car through?
You probably could drive through it if you were so inclined.
Please.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm never going to say no to that.
Okay. Let's take it in and then clock if anyone makes a break for it.
Inside, Fenna, with that observation, you also notice the approaching whine of engines as the skylights darken. Novak's spinner pauses above, the telltale red and blue blinking of a PD spinner dropping ever closer.
I mean, I don't want to blow up your spot. Suddenly, you're stealthing along and suddenly your walkie-talkie is like in the sky right above you.
Oh, jeez.
Like, I'm not full sirens. I'm just trying to...
Yeah, you're at a good altitude, and it's more of a visual, the flashing lights.
I'm going to reach for the doorknob, just check in with Percival to see if he has any objections.
I nod.
And do you tell me in any way what's going on? Because I could try to, like, bring backup.
Oh, yes. I'll fill you in.
If the theory that you're proposing to me is, like, hideout vibes.
Big hideout energy.
Yeah, big hideout energy. I'm just getting, like, lock, eggplant, squirt. I'm like, what the fuck? And, but I will from the spinner then call in and see if I can get some, regular kind of beat cops to come in and begin to surreptitiously surround this building. If you can spare it, Holden.
He's typing.
This guy. Great. I'm gonna go ahead and just, like, turn the knob and begin to kind of slowly open the door.
Nice and easy, nice and easy.
You're just like...
Leah!
You were pretty noisy getting over here, and when you reach for the knob, the door opens so that you fall inside.
Oh no, what have we done?
Uh-oh.
Fenna, as you fall inward, you see the face of Styles curl into an ugly sneer as he looms over you. He moves to stamp on your head.
God damn it.
Ooh.
And this is the close combat?
Yeah.
Woof.
Styles has 2 successes.
No successes.
Oh no, he beat you by 2. That means it's going to be a critical hit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my.
Oh, bring it on.
Oof.
Stomping down with a crunch, he breaks your orbital, gouging out your eyeball.
Oh.
Your vision blacks in pain. Take 2 damage. Yeah, this might take a month to heal. And it's going to give you disadvantage on firearms and observation rolls.
Mother. Okay, that hurts.
God, after all that work to make him trust you, it comes back and...
It's always a gamble. Trust is a fickle thing.
Fenna, you are up next. How are you responding?
I don't think that she actually reacts too much to the attack. I think that she just goes to, I want to try to grapple this guy. Get that arm, get it behind him, and either get him up against a wall or down on the ground.
You take him down and he'll try to break free from you.
Jesus, Styles, we just want to talk.
He only had 1 success.
Oh, okay, please. 1 success.
Yeah, Fenna's winning this. You have him restrained, but he's fighting hard.
Why did you come here? Leave this alone!
Percival, you saw this blur as someone attacked Fenna inside the apartment. The door is open, blood is everywhere as they're rolling around on the ground now.
Well, I'm gonna pull out my PKD FKM 890 blaster.
Mm-hmm.
And while he's on the ground, try to take a shot at him.
All right, roll against your firearms skill.
Right, here we go. 2 successes.
Ooh, this gives you a close-range crushing shot. Let's roll D10 for the critical table.
D10.
Styles grunts as his radius shatters in one of his synthetic meat sleeves.
The fuck is wrong with you?
From my vantage point, have I seen anybody pop out of this building?
Give me an observation roll as you're watching the skylight and the alley.
Let's see here. I failed both. No dice.
Would you like to push the roll? You could get a little closer to the glass in your spinner.
And if not, crashify. I don't know, yeah. I'll be a little reckless. Here we go. That's more like it. 1 success.
With a bird's eye view, you can make out Percival pulling his service blaster, and you see it kick, hitting something out of sight through the doorway Fenna fell through.
Shit. Okay, are the backup units here yet?
No, not at all.
Okay, so chattering to them on police comms. Shots fired at location. Officer down. We got a runner.
2 spinners en route. ETA 7 minutes.
Gah.
We will notify the police information booth on site.
Yeah. Want those tour guides rolling in here? No. Also, things have popped off.
We have you surrounded. Throw down your weapons.
Nice. Booming out over the building, you hear the thunderous announcement from Novak's spinner.
I trusted you, Fenna. I fucking trusted you. You betrayed us? Your own kind.
You have fucked this up. You're making this impossible for me to help you.
Okay, give me a manipulation roll.
Okay. That's a fail. It's 2 fails. Fuck.
His eyes are full of fear and hopelessness, like a trapped animal. He looks resigned to his fate. But he will not go quietly. The whisper of a knife being drawn brings your attention to a blade.
Oh, jeez.
You won't find her, you fucking lapdog!
It's not looking good for Fenna.
2 successes.
Okay.
Come on, Fenna.
Come on.
Yeah, I failed. You beat me by 2 again.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, God.
This is critical piercing damage. The blade punches into your side, collapsing a lung. You feel your breathing shallow and hear your own rasping as you try to cough. He savagely twists the knife and rips the wound open. 2 more damage.
Just kill me already, Cup. This is excruciating.
Listening to the comms, Novak, you hear everything. As an icon blips on your spinner's dash. The external cameras zoom into a frail man climbing out onto the fire escape.
Shit. A frail old man of the type that one might expect to be a, well, I don't know, butterfly collector. A lepidopterist of sorts. Okay.
As you're thinking that, he drops down to the next floor. He lands hard, but seems unfazed. He's spry for his age.
Stop where you are. We see you on the fire escape. Halt.
Give me a manipulation roll. I'll give you a bonus for the spinner and megaphone.
Fingers crossed. Oh my gosh, 2 successes.
Hey.
Nice. He puts his hands up and collapses down onto the metal balcony. You flip on the searchlights and they circle onto him, washed out from the now afternoon light. He stands and looks up, considering you with milky eyes.
That's it. No moving.
You two hear this inside the apartment where Fenna's bleeding out on the floor.
Yeah, don't worry, the frail old man is dealt with. You're welcome.
Knew we could count on you.
At point blank range, Percival is going to shoot him one more time. Just right in the chest. 1 success.
You shot him center mass, so you know his insides feel like mush right now.
Where's Leah?
Please, forget this. Leah is gone. It's too late. Just let her live free.
What do you mean too late?
It's done. You'll never catch her.
I hold my gun up like to his jaw, get really close. Where the fuck is she?
Oh. Give me a manipulation roll with advantage for that.
Percy's so nice, it's scary when he gets mad.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
All fails.
What the fuck?
She said she had to see her. You fucked up coming here. Look at yourselves. The king's faithful hounds doing Wallace's bidding. Well, I stand between you, and there's breath in me yet.
You don't know what you're talking about. It's far more complicated than that.
Lying in ruin, he wills himself to move, crawling away. And he snatches for his fallen blaster.
Ay. Let's do it.
Oh, dear.
Okay, nope. What have I done? Dice gods.
He won by 2 again. He kicks out and his boot connects with Fenna's head again.
Oh, Cup. How dare you?
Oh, God. I'm so sorry, Nick.
No.
Fenna's concussed following a hard kick to the head. This gives you another disadvantage to all your observation and tech rolls for a week.
Brutal.
Jesus. So he's going to do 2 damage to me?
Yeah, with the kick.
Then I have 1.
You hang in there as protocols and subroutines determine your fate. The rune reverberates in your mind.
So I think that she's basically just going to try to stumble to where the blaster is and knock it out of his reach.
Let's use opposed mobility.
Yeah. It doesn't matter, Cup.
Oh no!
So I rolled 1.
Okay, he has 2 successes.
Jesus.
Damn.
He grabs the gun before Fenna and has it readied when it rolls over to Percival's turn.
Well, gonna shoot again.
Just keep lighting him up. Yeah, I love that.
Take him down.
2 successes.
Percy out here, John Wicking it.
Make it a good one. You hear a crack as the shot breaks his fingers. You're slowly dismantling his body. He drops the gun, taking 2 more damage. It's a race to the finish between Styles and Fenna.
What are you withholding?
There's nothing left to save. She will find what she has lost but never had. Now kill me. Wallace Corp is tugging at your leashes.
I lean in really close. I'm working for me.
Thank you for listening to Ain't Slayed Nobody. For ad-free episodes, lots of bonus content, and special programming, please join our wolf pack at patreon.com/ain'tslayed, or subscribe to Ain't Slayed Nobody Plus at Apple Podcasts. Nothing helps the show more than becoming a subscriber. See our show notes for full credits, and help us grow by posting friendly reviews and spreading the word to your friends and followers. Thank you, and good luck out there.